Yeah, I'm back in a village. I love these villages, but this time it's cool. I'm in a fishing village, a super tiny fishing village. The village name is called Tai Sha Tao. It is on the foot of the Lang Ya mountain. It's just off Qingdao. It's about, let's say, 2 hours by subway and overland to get to this village. And yeah, this village has got such a cool story, which I will tell you guys all about. There are about just over 300 families staying in this village. It's roughly about 1,000 people living in this village, and I will tell you later in the video how these people make their money and how do they survive. But my gosh, I mean, look at this view and these beautiful little houses. They are really beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Cape Town houses back in South Africa. Just Chinese style. This is such a traditional Chinese door. Normally they're actually just one-sided, but this one's got double doors. This is so pretty. All over this village you see the Chinese flag connected to these bamboo on top of these houses. Pretty awesome, man. Because it's Chinese New Year, all the people working in the cities will make their way back to this village, their hometowns, and they will enjoy their holiday right next to the ocean in this beautiful looking little houses with their loved ones and their families. I still believe real love reigns in this little villages. That over there is Lang Ya mountain, and I want to tell you guys history about this little village and town real quick. So this over here, that is Emperor Qing. He was actually very famous. He's the guy that made China one China. He's very well known around China, and the reason this village exists is because of him. So basically this was his territory, and he came to visit this particular spot 3 times. So the first time he was here, he brought families, over 3,000 families, to come settle here because he wanted to expand his territory and obviously grow his power stronger. So the second time he returned, he met up with a local priest, a witch doctor basically. This priest was also known to be a good sailor, and the priest told him that he's got some medicine that can make him live forever. So obviously Emperor Qing was so interested in this, he even built a big temple on top of that mountain. But he came here a second time, and this priest told him that he need to send small children, basically virgins, on a vessel into the ocean, and on this sail into the ocean they will find and make some medicine, and they will bring him back the medicine that he can live forever. So here's a little fun fact for you guys. The reason this priest seriously believed that you can make this magic potion on the water is because of hallucinations. So basically when you look into the distance on water, and like if you're in a desert for too long, you will start hallucinate and see magical cities and random stuff from the water or the desert. And that is why he believed, and he seriously believed, that he can make this potion to keep the emperor alive for eternity. The third and final time he came back is not really known, but we do know that this village and town, Langyang town, and this village, Tai Sha Tao, exists because of Emperor Qing. And the cool thing about it all is this village still exists today. People really live here still. People are making a living here. People find that this land is their land, and they are happy here. So there you go. There's a little bit of a history lesson for you guys of how this village started. Now let's investigate this place. Now this is someone's backyard. This is so cool because you can see they actually have yards. It's kind of spacious. They have a lot of bamboo and all sorts of stuff here that they use daily, but it's still so neat. And of course, as I said, look at all those flags. Somebody is having a small party in here. Can you guys hear it? Pretty cool to hear that in this village. Real traditional Chinese music in this real fishing village. People got aircon and heater. This is obviously Haier. It's a huge company here in Qingdao. But I mean, this village is sorted with all sorts of stuff. They are set up and ready for the new year. Well, I just saw this wood on top of the roof. There's some hay, all sorts of stuff. I don't know why they do it. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section. I think it's for storage. So it's actually smart. Storage some wood and hay and all sorts of stuff that you're going to use later on top of the roof. Because then it opens up the little road that you can drive with e-bikes and keep it clean. Again, like in my previous village video, you can see all of these houses got solar panel on. And obviously, again, they are connected to the outside world by telephone line. So they got internet, all sorts of stuff. So look at this. This is the newly built village houses. And this is how they looked like back in the day, like a while ago. So here's actually some of the people living in one of the older houses. But you can see they are still living here. They want to live like this. Hey, 你好.
你好.
新年快乐啊.
好.
新年快乐. Wow, look what I just found. These guys are making hot water for tea. 这个是水吗?
60.
Oh, very nice. Wow. 可以，我要，谢谢。So this guy just invited me into his house. So let's go into his house and go drink some hot water. That is really nice of him. 嘿，你好，谢谢. So he's getting some water for me. That is tea over there. 可以，谢谢. 谢谢你啊. Okay, cool. So this guy is giving me some tea in his house here in this village. This is really nice. 谢谢. So this is the tea, the water that he just warmed up outside. Let's try it. 好喝. Nice. So this is the tea we are drinking now. This is how he cooks, how he makes his food for today. So I'm inside this guy's house. He literally just invited me and gave me some tea. Now the cool thing is I tasted it tasted like fish, and actually it's seawater they use, and they warm it up and then they use it in the tea. So you can still taste this ocean water, but it's still good. Now that was kind of cool from that guy, inviting me into his home, giving me some of that tea. And like I said, it's seawater, so it tastes funny, but it's not bad. My friends, the coolest thing in all of these villages that I visit is the friendliness of the people. They are actually well known in China for having a warm heart and being friendly to people. But what strikes me is during this pandemic we are going, all these people know there's a virus around the world, and I'm a foreigner coming into their village. But still, they are so friendly and open to me. I mean, you guys saw that guy just invited me into his house for tea. Alright, so we are approaching the ocean now, and that's where I'm going to talk to you guys about how these people are actually making money. But if you look here on my left hand side, you can see there's field with crops. There's obviously corn, some trees on the line there. There's a lot of stuff they do. But we're going to go to the ocean. I want to tell you guys how these people are making money. Just check out this kindergarten. This is a school they also have in this rural little village, this fishing village. My friends, can you just imagine? This is the view this village people wakes up to every morning. Look at that. Now this is a place where I would like my kids to grow up in. So ladies and gentlemen, the main road of this tiny fishing village. I'm in the business area of this village, if you will. So I just want to tell you guys what these people are doing to stay alive daily. So basically they produce very expensive sea cucumber, and then of course fishing. There's a lot of fishing vessels here, and these people basically go into the ocean, catch their fish, make their way into the city early morning and go sell their catch for the day. And then they have their own brand chickens as well, Lanyang chickens, which is up in the mountain, and they sell that around Shandong area. It's kind of famous here in Shandong. I had some of that chicken before. It's delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Now the government put up that board, and that in Chinese literally says the Chinese government goal in this small village is they want more democracy for the people, so the people in this village make their own decisions. Also, the government want to turn this little village more into a touristy area to pump more money into this village. And then finally the government says they want to push agriculture, so they want farmers to make more money on a yearly basis. Now that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that just proves us that the Chinese government is not that evil. They literally want this village to become more democratic. So yeah, my friends, to end of this video, if you like what you see, I go into villages and explore and investigate and bring you guys real footage. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you like my content, leave your comment, leave a like, and also you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, PayPal, direct donations. Thank you all for watching from inside this small little tiny fishing village. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.